Hello again, friends and loyal Wolfpack members. Chaos Wolf here, and welcome back to Elite Dangerous. Now today we're going to go and take a look at one of the ship kits that I've been waiting for a long-ass time. I've been waiting for this since we found out that it was a thing, and it's finally here. As you can see, we're sitting here with my Python. So we're going to go and have a look at just what the ship kits do to this. And as you can see as well, it's another 16-piece kit. And I'm really curious to go and see just what we're going to be able to do with the ship. So, first of all, as always, we're going to go and have a look at the spoilers. And we have a good selection here. The first one, as we can see, looks like some very sleek 3-piece fins. So we get one on either side and one in the centre, almost like a shark. So that's quite nice. The second one is two big fins, one on either side. So very similar to the fins on the first one, but just way bigger and nothing in the middle. So that's kind of interesting as well. Not sure what I think of these, because these look a bit too chunky for my liking, really. I'm not really sure what I think about this. The next one, again, they are somewhat chunky, but not quite so much. It looks more rounded at the front, because this one doesn't look rounded at the front at all. This one looks like it should be rounded at the front, and it looks kind of interesting as well. But it also does make it look like it's a little bit difficult for it to actually fit in the hangar. And what gets me with this particular paint job that we've got on at the moment, it doesn't seem to fit with the paint job. But oh well. And the last one is this one, and this one is huge. Just look at how big that one is. This reminds me of one of the ones on the Vulture. The one that I have on my Chrome Vultures. This looks really interesting. So what I'm actually going to go and do is I am actually going to go and choose this one, I think. And then what we're going to go and do is have a look at the front. This is interesting. It actually moves up. You can actually see four connecting pieces to the centre here. And then off down to the two sides. You know what? I'm not actually happy with that one from the front. I'm actually going to go with... It's a choice between either that one or that one, I think. Let's have a look at this one from the front. No, still not. Still not sold. I'm going to go with number one. Yep, that's much better, I think. It gives it a lot sleeker of a look. And it follows the lines of the ship a lot better. So I think we'll stick with that one. Now, the wings, we have a choice of 4 again. And I don't know if you can see it, but it just adds them onto the back. The problem is we can't see it all that well from here. So let's put that one on, and let's actually go and have a look here. As you can see, it's just a wing. It's actually a big, chunky wing section at the back. I mean, it doesn't seem to quite follow the lines. Oh, it does follow the lines of the ship. It's just that it extends back this way as well. So that's interesting. That does actually follow the lines, but let's go and have a look at what number 2 is. Number 2 is a big-ass wing coming off the side. So that's very interesting as well. I'm not the biggest fan because it just breaks the lines of this. Now this one, let's have a look at this one, shall we? We'll go back, and we can see... Oh, look at how big that fin is there. Just look at that. And it seems to come off at an interesting angle. So it seems to come all the way down to here and then fold around. So, not sure what I think of that one either. But this one, this just seems to extend the rear section out just a tad. Yep, as you can see, it comes out a little bit but extends down. Out of all of them, I actually think this one is my favourite just from the look of this. It doesn't extend it too much, but it keeps the basic shape of the ship, just accentuating it a little bit more. So let's stick with number 4. Now, for the tail, we have a good choice over here. They all look roughly the same, but they're all variations of the same thing. So we have this one. So this is kind of nice, and it does actually kind of fit with the overall thing here. Although I suspect this would actually fit a lot more with the actual set for it. I guess we'd have to check that out at another time, but oh well. Because this is the one that actually goes with the fins. And you can tell how the way it goes together because it kind of has the same kind of flowing lines. Ooh, number 2 is quite nice here because it actually it connects here in the right place and follows around. So I like that one as well. And it adds a nice kind of flowing shape to the ship. This one, yeah, that's a little bit too long for my liking. Adds a little bit too much length to the ship. And hides those lovely thrusters. So look at number 4. Now that's actually quite a good one. Connects well with the one that we have on the side there. I suspect that is actually number 4. Yeah, that was number 4. So this is the matching set to that one. And it connects at the top in the right place. So that's kind of really nice. So I am going to go for that one. And so that's that so far. And what we need now is just the bumper. So let's go and have a look at what we've got. So that's this is the standard shape, the standard point to the front of the ship. And then we have this. So number 1 adds extra fins to the side here. Now that's interesting. It kind of makes it look a little bit wider and a little bit more... It looks like it gives it more stability. So it looks like it'd be more kind of balanced in flight perhaps. I don't know. Not sure what I think of that one overly much. This one I do not like. This just looks... These bits wouldn't be so bad, but I really do not like the little weird little front points it's got. Not a fan at all. Especially with this paint job. Perhaps if it had a different paint job, this might work. Not sure. Next one. Here we go. Look at that. That's just a massive extension on the front of the ship. So it's just extending the lines out even more. I do like that one. Because this is the one we saw on the concept art. And this is what really made me fall in love with this ship kit. Next is... Oh, look at that. This looks like... This just adds extra weight to the side here. And again, I'm talking about visual weight, not actual weight. There's no weight mechanics changing with this ship. But it just adds extra little fins on. Not a big fan of this one, I've got to say. It's interesting because it completely changes the shape of the ship. But out of all these, I really do like bumper number 3. Now, I'm actually going to go and put this one on, just temporarily, because I want to go and have a proper look at the front. As you can see here, it adds like a weird little beak on front. So what I'm going to go and do is I'm going to scroll all the way up and go to the paint job, just because I want to go and see what else we can have it look like. So we can go for the pure black. On the pure black, it doesn't look so bad, because it's all kind of the same colour, and you don't notice it as much. But any of these ones... Oh, actually, this one's not so bad either. So the black and red's not too bad. Any of the other squadron ones just don't seem to fit. Now, these ones don't quite work either. It seems because we've got, as you can see, we've got the grey edge here. So you can just see it there. You can see that it's got a bolt-on section. That just does not fit. And for some reason, it just makes it look like some kind of sea turtle to me, with the little front fins out. So... No, not a big fan. So let's go back and let's go all the way down to the bottom, and what we're going to go and do is we are going to go and put this on. So now when we go back to the top, we can go and see how this is going to be affected by the different colours as well. So we've got this one, so that just makes the ship just look so sleek and sexy, doesn't it? The black works quite well as well, the black the Squadron Shadow. That looks quite good. The individual coloured squadrons, my favourite one of these is actually the Squadron Red. But with the ship kit, it doesn't quite fit for me. Because I was thinking of going for this kind of thing if Commander Ducky ever gets one of these ships. But I just don't feel like it looks quite right. I might be wrong, but I think for Ducky, we'd have to go with this. That just looks so good. So this has been a nice look at the brand new Python ship kit. I mean, just look at how much sleeker we can make the ship, especially if we paint it in the Black Friday paint job or the Midnight paint job, whichever one it's called, whichever version you get. This just looks so nice. I really do like the way this looks. So I am going to have to go and get myself back a Combat Python on my main account, and this is going to be really nice to have. Just for how sleek and sexy and deadly this thing looks. But that's going to be enough for this video. Let me know in the comments what you think of this ship kit. Are you thinking of picking one up yourself? Because I can't see why you wouldn't. This is so nice. Especially since the Python is, in my eyes, one of the best multi-role ships in the game, if not the best. Normally, people would assume this would be the Anaconda, but I think that the Python nips it in the bud ever so slightly, because the Python, it doesn't have the same jump range as the Anaconda, and it can't have as much cargo, obviously, but it has one distinct major advantage. It can land at outposts, and the Anaconda can't. So this is why I think this ship is absolutely amazing. But let me know down in the comments what you think of the ship, what you think of the ship kit, and are you going to be getting yourself one? But anyway guys, like the video if you've liked it, dislike it if you didn't. Neither of those good enough for you, that's what the comments are for. I've been Commander Chaos Wolf from Sci-Fi Gaming. You guys, as always, have been epic. I will see you soon. And until next time, my fellow commanders, keep flying and stay shiny.